Okay, so Macho Taco has its first injury. Let's take a look. So the suspension setup is the Dobinson's IMS. And from my understanding, the way it's supposed to go is washer, bushing, washer, like cup up, bushing, cup down. And then the same thing on the top. There's supposed to be a washer this way, a bushing, and then a washer this way. It's hard to see because it's quite dark, but this washer looks like it was installed upside down. And as you can see, the bushing is kind of destroyed. It's not where it's supposed to be around completely. So I can't get these off easily, like with the truck on the ground, because it's so much pressure, and it's almost encapsulated the nut. So both sides are like this. Yeah, we will see. My friend Byron is coming in maybe an hour or so. He has the bushing set with the washers that are actually ARB, but they're identical, so he's gonna try to help me take the whole thing apart. And I don't know if we will have to lift the truck up a little bit to relieve some pressure to be able to take it off, but I know he has stronger muscles than me, so hopefully we can get that sorted. And then Dobinson's is sending me 2 extra sets from Florida, so I will keep them on hand. They are light enough, small enough. I will always keep them now and be able to change them before it gets a little bit worse. If it happens again, hopefully it doesn't. To be determined. Okay, so my friends have arrived, but they're like, no, this isn't coming off. The best solution is to weld a nut onto the nut to get it off. They went to get another tool because they have more ideas, but I have these motorcycle tools from my dad, and kind of what I'm doing is trying to clean up the threads. I'll show you. I'm trying to clean up these threads and then take this and get all of the mud and dirt, everything out. And then I'm thinking if we can just hammer this lip down, it will be enough to grip and get this stupid thing off. To be determined. You should also check out Byron's truck. It is a beauty. I want it. He said we could trade, and I said yes. Always good brushing your teeth outside. That's so cool.
No tenía el de arriba.
Porque no tenía el de abajo. Este vaqueaba, este lo que hizo fue que lo metió ahí, ¿ve? En ese hoyito lo empezó a meter. Ahí lo metió. So small, it went through the hole. So this is something bigger.
Yes.
And this is so big, I don't think it's not going to fit. Lo probamos a pura punta verga, ¿va? Démosle. Entonces, este se va para abajo.
Cierra para que la copa entre.
Sí, sí, pues está abrazando ya la mierda esa.
Ajá.
Este simplemente es la otra. Ahí va.
No, porque se zafa. Ahí agarró. Mira, ya se zafó.
Vamos a darle más, espérate. Lo voy a jalar más. Lo que no quiero es que se doble esta mierda. Pero igual. Qué prisa, dale.
Mira, se zafa. Donde ya empieza a hacer presión, se zafa.
Sí, pues.
Oh, yeah. And no welding.
Ahí se fue.
Look at this.
That's like a baby.
Yeah, this is my name. This is Dobbins.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ese pedazo de arriba lo pasó. Por eso necesitamos esta mierda, ¿ves? Ahí ya no pasa.
And if you are wondering, yes, this is the same Byron that let me stay at his house on Lake Atitlan for 1 month. Him and his friend Francisco drove all the way into the city to fix my truck. They would only accept pastries as payment. This is the hostel that we used as the home base in Antigua. It is absolutely perfect for overlanders, especially if you have pets. This little park is right next door. Now, this was our first time staying in a hostel, so I was kind of nervous how Porter would be, but I'm going to tell you right now, he absolutely loved it. He would wait at the gate morning, noon, and night just to be let in to see all of the people. He loved all of the staff. He was so friendly. He didn't need to be on a leash inside. He's just a happy, friendly, loving dog. He spent a lot of time cleaning the kitchen floor, but overall, it was absolutely amazing. There are so many people coming and going, and 100%, if you ever see this tequila, buy it. It is the best tequila I have ever had. Anyways, this is on Overlander, so if you are staying in Antigua, I highly recommend this spot. You have access to all of the amenities inside: hot water, kitchen, Wi-Fi, lounge area. There are lockers, and then there is also laundry and a restaurant on site, and the price is very reasonable. So Porter's now walking off leash. How good is he? And look at the volcano. I personally enjoyed the location of this hostel. It's not in the center of town, so you're a little bit away from the noise. However, during the daytime, all of the chicken buses do go past, so the daytime can be quite loud with buses. However, the entire city of Antigua is very walkable, so no matter where you are, you can walk to all of the good restaurants, especially ramen. And this was actually our first earthquake. There was a very large earthquake during the night, and Porter slept right through it. The next day we got up and we went on an adventure. You're not feeling good today? What's the matter? Did you eat something off the floor that's making your stomach upset? You're not feeling okay? Okay. What's up? You okay? Such a big sigh. Since Porter wasn't really feeling all that great, once we arrived to our destination, we just took a little quick tour around in the daytime. Now, this little Hobbitville, it is man-made, but I highly recommend checking it out. It's actually really awesome. There's a beer garden. All of the people are lovely. So we just took a little quick tour, and then we came back to the camper to rest and relax. And this little sweetie pie was hanging around the truck. Porter wasn't sure of her at first, but she was really sweet. She jumped up in the camper and spent about an hour hanging out inside, just resting, relaxing. And I fed her some dinner with Porter. And then we waited until sunset and walked all the way back up the hill to have one of the best sunsets I've ever seen in my entire life.